Caloroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. King Charles is preparing for his autumn tour to Australia and Samoa by embracing a renewed focus on his health, nature and family. The King, who has long been an advocate for alternative therapies, has been complementing his chemotherapy treatment for cancer with time outdoors and the company of loved ones. According to sources close to him, Charles believes that getting lots of fresh air and encouraging family visits has played a significant role in his continued recovery. Described as a workaholic, Charles has had to be persuaded to slow down and prioritize his health. However, he remains deeply committed to his public duties, and the source shared. He hasn't really slowed down despite the protests from those around him, but it has been important to him to remain to be seen. The King has continued to plan for his upcoming trip while recovering at his Burkle home in Scotland. His tour of Australia and Samoa will begin on October 18th, marking his first major international trip since his diagnosis. During the 9-day visit, he will attend the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa and numerous engagements in Australia, including laying a wreath at the Australian War Memorial and visiting the famous Sydney Opera House. His visit to Canberra will include a welcome from Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. One of the most significant moments of the tour will be meeting with 2 cancer doctors recognized for their groundbreaking work on skin cancer, which has special resonance given his own health challenges. Despite earlier reports of a grueling schedule, aides confirmed that Charles' itinerary has been carefully tailored to ensure his well-being, with the King skipping some of his scheduled cancer treatments during the trip. A Palace insider noted, the King is on the right path and enjoying being back in business, adding that the monarch remains optimistic about the future even during his recovery. His Majesty's resilience and determination to carry out his royal duties, even in the face of personal health struggles, reflects his dedication to both his family and his role as sovereign. Craig Foster, a former Australian footballer turned human rights campaigner, has declined an invitation to meet King Charles during the monarch's upcoming visit to Australia. This rejection has been seen as an embarrassing blow to the King. Foster, who earned 29 caps for the Socceroos, was invited to attend a community barbecue in the presence of King Charles III and Queen Camilla. The invitation came in a letter from New South Wales Premier Chris Minns and his wife Anna. In response, Foster took to social media stating, "Thanks, Anna, and at Chris Minns MP, but no thanks. I look forward to being in the presence of our first Aussie head of state when we put our big pants on as a country." King Charles has recently added a surprising new item to his daily routine, lunch. Known for skipping the meal throughout much of his life, reportedly viewing it as a luxury he couldn't afford time for, the monarch has now made a change at the urging of his wife, royal aides and doctors. With his health a priority, particularly as he recovers from his cancer diagnosis, the 75-year-old King has embraced a millennial favorite, avocado, as his go-to lunchtime snack. A source revealed that with some reluctance, Charles now eats half an avocado during the day to sustain his energy. It fits well with his commitment to healthy eating. The King has long been known for his organic food choices and his personal diet rules, including abstaining from meat and fish 2 days a week and avoiding dairy on another day. It seems even King Charles isn't immune to the occasional kitchen catastrophe. In a rather relatable moment, the monarch was reportedly baffled by the sight of saran wrap. According to Tom Bower, author of Rebel Prince, Charles was startled by the common kitchen item, leading to a rather dramatic reaction. Bower described how the now King shrieked and trembled upon encountering the cling film. Luckily, Queen Camilla was quick to come to his rescue. She reassured him, saying, "It's cling film, darling," bringing a bit of calm to the dining room after his unexpected reaction. A new 50p coin featuring King Charles' portrait has officially become the UK's rarest coin in circulation. Just months after its release in late 2023, dubbed the nation's most collectible coin, it features a depiction of the Atlantic salmon and has quickly taken the top spot, surpassing the 2009 Kew Gardens 50p, which held the record for 15 years. According to the Royal Mint's 2023 mintage figures, only 200,000 of the Atlantic salmon coins were issued to UK banks and post offices, 10,000 fewer than the Kew Gardens coin, making it highly sought after by collectors. This rarity has created a significant shift in the world of coin collecting, with enthusiasts now eager to get their hands on this elusive piece. The King's step-grandchildren have given him an unconventional nickname, as revealed by Tom Parker Bowles, the renowned food writer and son of Queen Camilla. According to Parker Bowles, his children call King Charles Upper Parker Bowles explained, for the first 10 to 12 years of their life, they didn't know any different. They thought of him as the most kind, funny, sweet step-grandfather. Palace Intrigue, we'll be right back. The Metropolitan Police is facing criticism for not updating police uniforms to reflect King Charles' reign. 2 years after Queen Elizabeth II's passing, new recruits are still being issued uniforms bearing the Queen's E2R cipher. The Met has attributed this delay to a lack of funding from the Home Office. However, the Home Office maintains that decisions regarding uniforms ultimately rest with police leadership. In contrast, Greater Manchester Police has already introduced uniforms with the King's new cipher, which combines his initial C with R for Rex, Latin for King, and 3. Di Davies, former head of royalty protection at Scotland Yard, expressed his concerns to the Mail. All officers swear allegiance to King Charles, but how can you do that wearing the late Queen's cipher? It's bizarre. The Met need to provide a specific date for when the uniforms will be changed. The current situation shows their incompetence and failure to look beyond their own nose. Even better, the government should introduce a national police uniform with the royal cipher. This would save millions. On the UK version of Big Brother, one of the housemates is Nathan, a 24-year-old former butler to King Charles who now works as a pork salesman. On why he applied for Big Brother, Nathan said, I applied purely for the experience. I like to do new things, I like to try and push myself, and wanted to have an experience like no other. It'll bring a lot of enthusiasm and fun. I will bring a lot of opinions. I like to have a spirited debate. I'm quite a strong character. If I think something's wrong, I'll call it out as being wrong. I'm not afraid to do that. I think most importantly, I'll bring a lot of fun. I'm going in to enjoy the experience and have a good time. His surprising fact, I was Prince Charles' butler. I think that's one thing that will definitely surprise people. Finally, on what he'd do with the prize money, Nathan shared, I've had loads of thoughts about that. I'm quite vain. I got composite bonding on my teeth last year and they stain. I love a glass of red wine, so I would like to get a new set of veneers so I could enjoy a glass of red wine again. I'd like to get back to that. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice. And write us a review or leave some stars if you're enjoying the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue. Good times.